G'day, Tragic here, and welcome back to Mage Night. This is Shades of Tezla, and we're getting into the meat of the game. The end game is near. We are on the third round of Daylight. So there's just this round and the next round to go. Now we are poised to attack the Hidden Valley. We've got two of our guys down here. The third one is just here. I don't know where the plan became to attack the Hidden Valley. I usually much prefer to attack the Necropolis because the Necropolis is always nighttime. So you get to use your super powerful spells. But anyway, let's get into this. So this is going to be a bit of a weird turn for my channel because what we're going to do is we're going to do a couple of turns in a row and then we're going to get the whole game set up. So we're going to stop on the turn that we attack the city, and the next video is going to be attacking the city. Because much of this turn is just going to be sort of skipping turns to try and get each character to have the best hand possible for the assault. Now, let's do this, shall we? It's a real shame our hero is all the way up here. Now he does get to draw another 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Because of his, things. Now also, he is actually going first. LeBlanc. And there was an error last turn with Bra. Basically, last turn, Bra killed a dragon. It was this dragon here. And it did 6 brutal damage. Now, what I did is that I took 6 damage and then I doubled the wounds. So he's got 4 armor, 6 damage is 2 wounds. Doubled, I took 4 wounds. But what actually happens is it just actually doubles the damage you take. So that 6 becomes a 12. It's still a 6 to block, assuming you've got cold fire, but it does 12. So 12 divided by 4 is 3 damage. So I only took 3 damage is my point. And that also means that because I healed 2 damage, I should have 1 less wound in my deck. So I'm just going to discard that and redraw out the 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okie dokie. And I thought about swapping, maybe swapping planning over to this guy because he's got so many cards, but I think I'm going to leave it the way it is. So let's get into this, starting with Wolfhawk. Let's reveal those cards and see what he can do. Now I've got 2 choices with Wolfhawk. I can try and get him down here, okay? And we're looking at a huge amount of movement for that. He has to go, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Or is that 5? Is that a 5? I think that's actually a 5, right? No, that's still 4. It's just the same. Yeah, it's just a slightly different color version of that. So where was I? So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 15, 19. Wow, we've still got to go bam, 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 bam. Yeah, so it's just a huge amount of movement. Now, this guy can create a lot of movement, so we may be able to do this. We actually have no movement in hand. We do have Rethink, so let's use this. We'll get rid of Peaceful Moment. Wow, that's... Well, let's try for movement. Let's get rid of this, and let's get rid of this. So that's our 3 cards. Draw another 3. 1, 2, 3. Chuck these back in there. Okay, so we can produce, assuming we want to use all the mana in the source, which is a real problem because when you do co-op assaults, you don't re-roll the mana before the other person gets their turn. So that's a very nice source at the moment. I don't want to screw that up. Oh, also, he gets mana steal, so he's going to take this green mana. I'm going to do here, so that is, we can basically produce 5. Let me see, that's 5, 9 movement. That'll take us to here. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Put another 2 down. That's 11. That'll get us to here. Now, let me just see if my maths is working. This would be 4, 4, 4, 3. And this is 3, 3, 4, 3. 6, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16. So it's 16 to get to here. But we'd have to use all our... it's just... I just don't know whether it's worth trying to get down there in time. So we can get down there. We'd have to burn this spell, basically. That would give us a red and a blue. And that would only get us to there. And then we need to get all the way down to here. So what was that? 16 to there, wasn't it? So that's 3, 6, 9, 12, 16. Wow, 21 points we need to get to there. If only we had his other movement cards, we could probably do it. So if we had his other movement cards, this would actually be 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That would be 14 just with this, plus there'd be the other 4. Still be only 18. Ugh, I just don't think we can make it. We have to make the decision. Are we going to try to get down there? Because if we get down there late and these guys have already attacked, then the Dalferny Masters are basically useless. Because these guys, you want these to be in the attack so they can, because they can deal with so many units at once. But if these dudes have killed all the units, what's the point of attacking with the Dalferny Masters? I think we're going to do it. We are going to go... Yeah, so we're going to go bam and take a blue and a red. Oh, this is really risky play. I think we're going to do it anyway. So that is 5, 9, 10, 11. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That gets us to here. And we are still next to our city, which is good. So hopefully we're not going to roll incredibly badly. Come on, give us a good roll for once. Okay, so we get a black and a red. Still not too bad. You bloom. And we draw back up to 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Beautiful. Okay, what have you got for us? Flip. Okay, so we have our movement, which we need. We don't need influence. Tremor, we definitely want. We definitely don't need our Holy Grail. What if we discard a red card? Blue, white is move. Blue is crystals. Red is ready a unit. So none of that stuff really helps us. Oh, wait, we can ready a unit. What do we want? Let's get a blue mana token. So let's go Blanc. We get a blue mana token. We then discard and discard. That gives us ready a level 3 unit or lower. This is a level 3, so that's now ready. Then we need, what do we need? We need 6 movement to get to here. So that's 1, 2, 3. That's 3 movement. And that'll get us to here. And that has also cleared our hand to draw new cards, which is our major point, is to try and get a really good hand. I'm just going to discard that as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So we basically got a crystal and we're ready to go. Now we have your turn. Blam! What have you got? Ugh, we don't need that. We need a movement to get in, because it's 2 movement to get in here. So we need to keep a move. We have attack 9. We definitely want to keep that. Influence we probably don't need. That we definitely don't need. Magic talent is the question. So magic talent... Yeah, we're going to use magic talent. Okay, so this is actually a pretty cool trick you can do when you've got polarization. We don't really want to do anything, but we can use a black die as a gold, which means that we can re-roll these blacks to try and improve our source. So we're going to do magic talent, pay with a black mana. That is now a gold. So we've paid the blue cost. And remember, we are actually standing on top of the, the glade during the day, so we gain a gold mana token at the beginning of every turn. So we're also going to pay like that, and now we can choose any one of these spells. And Demolish is obviously very good. Ignore site fortifications for this turn. Enemies get -1 armor. -1 armor is not very cool, but site fortifications is a big deal. It means ranged attack will affect. But remember, it's only for her, so unless we draw all her range attack stuff, this shouldn't be tapped. She doesn't have any range attack. But target unfortified enemy does not attack this combat. That is awesome. So yeah, let's take Demolish. Blam. And we're going to discard these 2 because we don't need them. I'm going to keep the wound though, because remember the wound can be discarded for a red or a black mana. So it's basically, and black, remember, is a gold. So this actually stands for a mana of any color, which is pretty awesome. So let's re-roll that. Don't be, what do you got for us? Yeah, oh, green, nice work. So I'm going to stick that up there so I don't forget about it. Because we get that every turn that we stay here, and we're going to stay there every turn. And we discarded the wings and the influence because who cares? We don't want to move. And now we draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, +1 for planning. Okay, and now we have this guy. What have you got for us? Okay, we've got some ugly wounds. We've got his movement to get into the city. We've got influence. We need that 2 influence for this hero because pay 2 influence to activate this unit during an assault or attack of another player. So we need to pay 2 influence for her. And that's worth 5 attack basically, or 4 heal. But yeah, so those 2 cards we have to keep. Now, he will always draw 2 extra cards while he's sitting here. So, got another influence here. Influence can be used as block. Choose ice or fire. So maybe I want to keep both those influence cards. Because if I can produce 4... Yeah, look at that. Yeah, so if I produce 4 influence, that'll be 4 fire block. Plus another 4 influence, that's 8 fire block. Plus I get 2 fire block here, so I can use 2 of that influence for this. What's going on? For this. So basically, if I play this and this with white mana, I can use 2 of the influence to power this, and I can make this, and so that's 4 fire block, plus 2 fire block, plus 2 fire block. That's 8 fire block, which is enough to block 1 of the attacks from the big guy. That's actually really awesome. So I think I might keep both these cards as well. I want to keep this card. I want to keep this card. Look at all the white mana. There's no way I'm going to be able to pay for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 white mana. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to discard this move card because I've got 2 movement with swiftness. And if I get a better choice, I can then use it as an attack. But otherwise, it still will count as the 2 to move into the city. So I'm discarding a move, and I'm using that discard to discard both of these wounds as a rest action. 1, 2, and that means I draw 3 more cards. 1. Oh no, wait, actually, because I had great start. So I draw 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. There we are. Okay, so that is actually the first round. Let's give this a shuffle. But we're going to go straight to the next round. There's 2 reds. Because, like I said, I'm just going to keep playing, keep manipulating these hands until I've got what I think is a good hand. And then we'll do the assault next turn. So let's just see if we can get this guy down. Yabam, what have you got for us? We've got another wound. Okay, so the plan is to, because remember, he has heaps of wounds. So the plan is to just keep all the peaceful moment and all the wounds and just try and get all those wounds knocked out with peaceful moment. Okay, so we've got another another bunch of movement. Discard a card of any color. Use the basic effect of a spell of the same color from the spell offer without paying its mana cost. What have you got in the spell offer? Boom, what's the next one? Ooh, you may use... Oh, damn, we can't actually recruit. You may use an ability of one of the units in the unit offer this turn as if it was one of your recruits. What abilities have we got here? Cold Fire Attack, Attack and Block. Ooh, Siege Attack. Wow. Okay, so that is all sorts of awesome. Yeah, so we're definitely keeping that card. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if we don't use 3 cards this turn, we won't draw any new cards. And we still need to produce like, what, 4? Okay, what is actually the quickest way to get me? Let me just figure this out. We've got 4, 8, 12, 15, 18, 23. Is that right? Holy gee. Let me get my tools out. So we've got 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 3. 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 3 plus 3 plus 5. Wow, that is brutal. So that is... Ah, damn it. 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 3 plus 3 plus 5 equals 23. Or we have the other way, which is 3 plus 3 plus 4 plus 3 plus 3 plus 5, 21. So that is going 3, 3, 4, 3, 3, 5. Or we could maybe, there's a couple of other ways we can go. 4, 4, 2, 2, 3, 3. That's 18. So that's even lower again. So that is 4 plus 4 plus 2 plus 2 plus 3 plus 3, which means Bra would have to get into there. Alternatively, there is one more path which might be worth trying out. That is 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 3. That is also 18. So that is 2, 4, 3, 3, 2, 3, 3. So we need to produce 18 move is what we're getting at. And if we go to here, we'll still be able to draw. Oh, if we go to here, we'll still be able to draw. So that is definitely the way we should be going. So if we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's what we want to do. So there is a green. So let's just go green, green. And that's going to take us to here. At the end of our turn, we're going to discard this card. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we re-rolled a green. Excellent. Okay, what did you get? Come on. Okay, so we still haven't got the card we're digging for. What we're digging for is that siege attack card that he's got. Misform. We don't need... Misform. Move cost. This will allow us to move. Cost of all terrains, including lakes, is 2. So 4 would get us to here, which is exactly what we want. So we do want that misform. Excellent. Draw. So that's misform. We still need to keep the 2 to enter the castle. We don't need influence. We want to keep tremor. I don't really like this card because he's going to have so few cards in hand. He's only going to have 6 cards. So this card means that you have to discard a card to use. So it's kind of taking up 2 slots. So I'm also going to discard that card. And now I just need a blue. We do have a blue. And that creates 4. That gets us to here. 1, 2, 3, 4. What you got for us? Oh, God, we're rolling well. We're not getting any blacks. Okay, so these cards are discarded. Draw another 3. 1, 2, 3. And what do you got? You blam. Okay, excellent. So, basically, demolish, ignore site fortificate. So we want to keep that. We need to keep the march. We don't need a second march. In fact, let's get rid of both of these marches because we have swiftness. That means if we draw another move, we can use that. Otherwise, we've got it for our attack, and that clears 2 card slots for drawing. So we're not going to do anything. We're just going to sit where we are, discard 2 cards, and draw up again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 1. And what have you got for us? Bam. Okay, again, not a lot going on here that we really want. Look at all this white mana. It's just crazy. We do have 1 white mana in stock, so we've actually got 3 white mana. I think I'm going to discard this. And I'm going to discard this. And draw it twice. And that is the end of this round. Don't end on a green. Blue, excellent. There's no blues. Back to your turn. What have you got for us? And you blam, you blam. Oh, wait, no, that's exactly what we wanted. Wounds, excellent. So now we have the wounds. We have peaceful moment. So we tap that out. This produces 6 influence, and for each 2 points of influence, we can heal 1 heal point. So we just need a white mana. I'm actually going to take a white mana from my inventory because I don't want to screw up the source. And that heals 1, 2, 3 wounds. Boom. And then we're still next to our thing, so we draw back up to 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, excellent. 2. Okay, we are going to discard and do a rest. Get rid of that wound. We draw another 2 cards. Come on, where is this card? 3. What do you got for us? Expose. Target enemy lose all fortifications and resistances. Wow. Ignore site fortifications. So we already had expose, so we didn't even need demolish. That was bad timing. Okay, so let's discard demolish and discard that movement. What have you got for us now? 2 movement. We don't need this movement, so let's discard both those cards again. Boom. Lablam, lablam, lablam. White. 1, 2. And bam. Come on. Flip. Okay, finally we get her movement cards. About bloody time. Boom. There is no blue in the source, but we do have a blue here. So this is 4 movement plus all movement cards get +1. So that is 4. Bam. There is a green. So that is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 11 already. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We just need another 2. So I'm going to go 1, 2. Actually, we need another 3. So I guess I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Oh, we need 2 movement to get in. Oh, wait, it's every card sideways. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. So let me just check. So that's 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And we needed 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we've just made it, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yep, so we made it. Yeah, bam. Yeah, bam. Okay, don't be black. Oh, beautiful. Green again. But we did use a blue. Okay, so we are ready to fight now. The only problem is we still haven't drawn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I not draw her cards? 6, 7. We still haven't drawn our siege attack card for this guy. So flippity flippity. Oh wait, it's not her turn, it's his turn. Flippity flippity. During this combat, you may spend movement as actions or whatever. So what's this thing do? When you play this card, discard any amount of cards. Each of your range attacks this turn is either doubled or becomes siege of the same element. So we're just going to discard this card. And we're going to play this card with a red. We've got 2 reds already. Yeah, I'm going to do it with a red anyway. Take a red mana. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow. What have you got for us? Again, let's play this. We'll use it with our gold from the thingo. And we will take a white. Let's take a red. And we're also going to discard this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boom. Okay, what have you got for us? Okay, so let me think. Did we actually draw this flippin' card that we've been digging for the whole game? What is it? 2. Here we are. Flippity, flippity. There it is. Wow. Force of nature. Finally. Okay. I think we're ready to attack next turn. I'll reveal all the cards. Ugh, we've got pretty terrible cards still. This card is useless. And this card's useless. Okay, we're going to do one more round, and then we're attacking the turn after this. So let's go flip. 1, 2, 3. Green. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so starting with you, we don't need influence. So I'm going to play this and discard this. That gives me 1 crystal of any type. I'm going to take a blue. One, 2. Over you. I've got all the cards I want, basically. We have move. We have a hardcore attack. We have another hardcore attack of 6. This is the only one I don't really need, right? Because this makes our range attacks... Each of our range attacks' turns are doubled. And we do have Tremor. Target enemy... okay, so yeah, this doesn't really help us. I guess it does more attack. Turns him into a 6 attack. Loses all fortifications and 3 attack. With this is 6 attack. That's actually pretty strong. Now, I think he's actually set, but we need to discard a card to be able to do anything. So I'm going to discard this card. Otherwise, we'd have to attack this turn. Okay, 3. We're going to tap you, draw a crystal. Then we're going to go blam. Ready a unit we control. Then we're going to go blam and discard that one as well. And draw 2. 1, 2, 1. Okay. Over here, we've got our movement. We've got our influence. We've now got this influence. So I'm going to discard this one now. Oh, stuff it. This is the last turn. Let's just... We're going to attack. Okay, so I'm going to stop here. He is going to attack this turn into the city. Okay, so he's the last player, which means everyone else will get to whatever cards they've got now. So let's reveal them and see what we've got. Damn it, we picked up a wound. We pick up 2 useless cards for him. Useless cards for her. And pretty useless cards all around. Should we do one? We can do one more turn of card fixing if we wanted. I just want to attack. I should have attacked 2 turns ago. Whatever. Let's do it for next time. So in editing, I noticed a couple of mistakes. Pretty minor, but they're still mistakes. I probably made huge amounts of mistakes because so much was going on there. But basically, let's turn off some of this stuff. When I checked to see if I'd drawn the Force of Nature finally, I actually never remembered to discard a card for his turn. So he still needed to needs to discard a card from that last turn. So you'll have to discard a card and draw a card. Now, we have the influence here to create the fire block that we required. So, and because we've already got so many white cards, we're going to discard this influence, which is what I said before. And that way we draw one more card, which would then have been revealed. Oh, beautiful. So that's basically the only change, is that I still had to discard a card here. Now, I think we've gone a little too heavy. I think we've got pretty good hands to do the assault next turn. next video, I should say, because it's still in the middle of the turn. But we've really, I mean, we've still got to get these guys all the way back up to here and try and kill this guy next turn. There's only one turn to do it, so not a lot of chance. But anyway, that is the end of that. I will see you guys